The shock revelation came in a op-ed written by two leading personalities of German Liberal Party Free Democratic Party, FDP, who argued their movement should work to make sure reform-driven Mr. Macron will not destroy the unity of the liberal forces in the EU, saying it is still unclear which faction the French president's party En Marche will join following the 2019 European elections. FDP MP Constantin Kuhl and the European political spokesman of the party, Michael Georg-Link, argued Mr. Macron has two options. The first one they highlighted would see him joining the existing liberal and pro-EU ALDE faction, chaired by Guy Verhofstadt, espousing neoliberal economics and supporting further European integration and the single market. The second option they envisaged would see the French president seeking allies from various liberal factions to create his own faction, as the French socialists will try to prevent Macron being included in the German news website Zeit read, market liberal parties such as the FDP must therefore have an interest in integrating En Marche in the ALDE faction, because the liberal forces in the European Parliament would be split in the event of its own faction founded Macron. Mr. Kuhl and Mr. Link argued that Mr. Macron will have to get members for his own group from ALDE and other minor forces, which could be catastrophic both on a political and financial point of view. They wrote, at present, the ALDE is the third largest force in Parliament, yet Emmanuel Macron could split liberal forces in the EU Parliament including Guy Verhofstadt's own Get Emmanuel Macron speaking at the EU Parliament. MEPs from at least 7 EU member states are needed for their own group, if En Marche succeeds in dissolving parties out of the ALDE. This weakens market economy ideas as a whole. Mr. Macron has been seeking the support of German Chancellor Angela Merkel to bring forward his reforms since her re-election. The French president's plans would see new measures aiming at deepening the EU integration, such as the appointment of a common Eurozone finance minister, the creation of a parliament for the 19 members of the Eurozone and a European rapid reaction force to work with national armies. And in a recent speech to the European Parliament, Mr. Macron called for more self-confidence from liberal and open democracies in tackling authoritarian ideas.